We on?
Rolling.
Back on the second channel.
We are
Welcome back, guys.
Again.
Been 2 weeks now since we've done a video, innit?
Yeah.
And probably 3 or 4 weeks prior to that. Got to start getting our act together.
Do a little bit.
Yeah. But now we're getting on with the projects. You're going to be there soon with the Subaru.
This bad boy.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
This is really all we've got of the kit car at the moment. That went yesterday for wiring.
Yeah.
So that's gone up to Motor Tech. So what we've got to do apart from the wiring? We've got to fit the AccuSump.
Fuel return.
Fuel return into the tank. Bit of plumbing.
Get the clutch and all that
I
sorted.
got the diagram yesterday for the plumbing.
Ideal.
So I know where that's all got to go. Yeah, so that's gone up to have the wiring done. So that's the bike harness spliced up and use what we need to use. Yeah, that's it really. Looking forward to getting that back, mate, and getting out on track with her.
Definitely.
The BMW. Now I did say in my main channel that the BMW was due back here Monday.
Yeah.
Wasn't to be.
Not happened.
Mikey's a little bit behind schedule. The reason is, he's not actually behind schedule, but we've done the underneath of the car in Gravitex, which is, I believe, a sort of sealant that goes hard. We can paint over it, which we're going to, but it wasn't quite hard enough for him to put all the stuff back on the bottom of the car for us to get it home. So he's just left it for a couple of days with the heater on it in his little tent that he's made.
Nice.
And yeah, hopefully that'll be all ready. So I think what he's done, pulled strip right back underneath the car. They've seam sealed it, and obviously Gravitex over the top, I believe, something like that, or they've got like I think it's a 2KH primer or something before that. I don't know much about painting, to be honest, mate. But then once we get it back, we can get it on a spit, obviously take the panels off, and we can paint all underneath orange, the same as the outside of the car. So, although we weren't intending on doing that originally.
May as well now.
May as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
While we're at this stage.
Already
to be honest, looking underneath the E30, they're fairly simple, aren't they, really?
Yeah.
It's not like a modern car. You can take everything off the bottom in about an hour. So I think it's all been polybushed and everything before. We've got to send the suspension off to be serviced. Don't think the rear shocks are too clever. But KW, is it? KW?
Yeah.
They're going to be servicing it. They said they'll do us a deal on servicing the suspension we got, because although it's 13 years old, it is actually the competition coilovers.
Top of the line stuff, isn't it? Yeah.
So the equivalent these days would be a good few £1,000. So if we can get it serviced for like 500-600 quid, job done. So yeah. Wayne's wheels.
Still need to.
Wayne's been over today. I've spent most of the day with him, haven't I?
Yep. Nice bloke.
He is a nice bloke, Wayne. But he bought us those set of wheels. They are a set that he had done apparently about 5 years ago for his E30. And the reason he's given us those, he said if we get in touch with Image Wheels, they will have the dimensions of these if we give them the part number. So I've given them the part number, and in fact they haven't got the dimensions, and they don't make them anymore. They were a one-off from Wayne. So the only help these wheels are going to be really is when we get the car back, first thing I'm going to do is get our new discs on. I'm going to put these wheels on, although we haven't got the hubs. We'll put them on and we'll do our measurements from these wheels. Yeah. And so it makes it a bit easier to measure.
Well, you've got a starting point, haven't you?
Yeah, we can sort of visually see where the wheel sits in the arch and that. So I think we've got 9 on the back, 8 on the rear, on the front.
Something like that. Might be 9.5 on the back.
Yeah.
One or the other.
But that's the sort of size we want to go for. So slightly different design to those. Going for a bit more of a proud sort of centre. Yeah. Not so much of a lip, maybe, to just keep in.
Especially on that rear one. Because it's a lot bigger lip, isn't it?
It's a big old lip, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I want to make it look as much like the old touring cars as they were, really. But I think the original wheels were a one-piece, believe it or not.
Oh, right.
Could be wrong.
Wow.
But yeah,
Whatever floats your boat, really, innit?
whatever floats your boat, mate. So what else we got going on then?
Well,
Big box
yeah, I was
arrived.
going to say, I spotted that big box.
Big box. What do you think is in the big box?
No idea, but it's probably expensive and it's probably 330.
Correct on both.
Nice.
There ain't nothing cheap for this car. We're going to have to start the old Bear and Bankruptcy channel soon. Show the
Bear
aftermath.
and beggars.
Show the aftermath of me spending on this bloody BMW. So this is a heated front windscreen.
Very nice.
May as well open it.
Yeah.
Although
have a look.
I'm guessing what I'm going to find inside is a windscreen.
That would be quite likely.
Preferably not broke.
Yeah.
So better check it out rather than open it in about 3 months' time and it be broke. So yeah, this is heated. Comes from a company called Rick Evans Motorsport. And apparently they do heated screens for various BMWs, and I don't know whether they do other stuff. Not sure whether it's a clear tint or a green tint.
Oh, right.
But yeah, the idea of the heated screen is because we haven't got a very good heater in the car. I think we have got a heater in there, but it ain't clever.
Well, yeah.
It's not like the original, so we can't really point it at the screen. And the last thing we need is a bit of Tina Turner, steamy windows, when we're on track.
No, it's not what we want.
So we shall have this connected up to our control panel.
Nice.
And
Flick it on.
Just flick it on there, mate. And if it's anything like me Transit, I think Ford.
Yeah, Ford are some of the only ones that do it.
Yeah, I think,
like,
I don't
as
know whether they've
standard.
got like a patency on it, but
Maybe.
I haven't known any other cars that have got the old heated screen like that. But yeah, got to have the heated screen. Have been recommended by a few people to have the heated screen. So could be some time with this. Ooh. So that window-wise, I think we've got everything now.
Yeah.
We've got the side windows, which are the thermoformed plastic windows,
yeah.
which thermoformed is the original shape instead of the flat, crappy-looking ones. The rear one is an M3 one, which is apparently smaller than the E30. Thermoformed again, but that's a bond-in. So that'll
right.
bond into the C-pillar. Quite expensive to have that made.
Yeah.
And then obviously this one, this is not thermoform, this is glass, but
You got all your seals and everything as well for windows?
that's another thing. Went to Newquay. Wayne Greatrix put me onto a chap in Newquay who's a bit of a BMW breaker,
Yeah.
and he said he's got all the window seals that we need.
Ideal.
So
Sorted.
we have got window seals that are obviously in the car, but they were a bit
They had tech screws for them and stuff, didn't they? It was a
crap,
bit.
innit? And really, the window seals have been bugging me because it's been the only thing that we haven't got.
Yeah.
All the ones we have got are distinctly second hand. So everything on the outside of the car now, visually, is new. So
Ideal.
it'd be spoilt, wouldn't it, by the old
Yeah.
what's it? So here it is. There we go, look.
Looks very safe in that.
Looks a bit green tinty, doesn't it?
It does.
Should we have a little?
Have a little
It is.
peek.
It is.
Oh, they hide them well, them little element wire
Cool, isn't it,
things.
in there? But that is a green tint, isn't it? That's nice. I'm glad about
Yeah,
that
it looks nice.
because I do like the green tint.
Is that all the way down then, or is it just on a section?
What this?
Yeah, the green.
So that'd be the green's a whole lot.
It's a whole lot, yeah. It's
Yeah.
not like a sun strip.
I'm sure I did read that, to be honest. So yeah,
A hobby than stroking bits of glass.
quite a good hobby, John. Depends what it's for.
I couldn't imagine what it's for.
Yeah. So that's that.
Is that all the bits now, or outstanding?
Just the window seals, which managed to source. Just said, yeah,
When you're down to Newquay.
yeah. Matey's got them. Not new ones, but good second hand.
Second hand.
Yeah,
That makes a big difference.
it does. Yeah. So that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Ideal.
So that's it.
We'll start bringing the.
We're just videoing, John. You're on a video, mate.
Oh, God. Yeah, see,
Second
new
channel.
toy
Hey,
is gyro camera holder.
this is
good,
new
isn't it?
gyro.
It's brilliant.
Look at that,
Clever,
look.
isn't it?
That is clever, isn't it?
Actually, I said
Flowing.
it would be good in the Austin, that.
It would actually, yeah.
Have to hold on tight. Don't want to let
Oh,
go
yeah,
of it.
you'd have to gaffer tape that.
Bloody hell. Yeah, it's clever, isn't it? Very good. So, I haven't shown you this, but outside we've got the new sign
Look at that.
incorporating the new Barham Engines logo.
Yeah.
A lot more simple, white background. What do you think, mate?
Stands out a lot more, I think.
Does stand out a lot more.
Because
I think
before it was like, it was black, wasn't it? With sort of white
it
writing.
looks a bit classy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Really?
Yeah, I like it.
So yeah, the idea of us doing that logo to start with really was because we knew we were going to be doing the Jägermeister sort of graphics on
Yeah.
the BMW, so it's all going to look quite nice, isn't it, on the side of the Beamer?
Exactly, yeah.
That's it, mate.
And it's good to have a logo that is your logo and stays that way and doesn't sort of
It is, isn't it?
change all the time
Oh,
or
what we got here?
fruity
he's
stuff
got-
coming in.
Needs to attach the exhaust on that, I think. So yeah, that's it.
About it,
Just to
is
get
it?
us, just to get us rolling on the second channel again, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, try do a bit more of this, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. But hopefully in the next day or two, we're going to have the BMW back. I'm hoping to get a text message or a phone call from Mikey soon.
That'd
And
be
we
cool.
can get that one back.
Can't wait to see that, to be fair.
And also in a week or so, probably have the kit car back. So plenty of content for this channel.
It's on its way.
It's on its way. Yeah, that's it for today, I think.
I think so.
That's all that's going on. See you in another one.